black men, we got to get them out to vote. That's number one.
I'm so glad that in this day and age, we don't have to worry about people trying to control our vote through coercion or intimidation.
See, but what's crazy is that the black community don't see it this way. You don't see it this way by you trying to tell me to stay in my place, that you were doing nothing different than what the slave masters did back during the slave days. What's going on, everybody? Hope you guys are all doing well out there. Welcome to the channel, Modern Renaissance Man. I am Ty Smith. I really do appreciate you guys taking time out of your day to view my content. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button. That way my content can consistently be recommended to you and circulated out there in the YouTube algorithm world. Yeah, I know I said it right, but y'all get my drift, right? Don't forget to follow me on the channels above and below, okay? Last but not least, double check to make sure that you still are subscribed to the channel, because unfortunately, YouTube has a mysterious way of people being unsubscribed from channels. I've been unsubscribed from a lot of people's channels, and it was not my doing, but they have nothing to do with that, they claim. So anyway, make sure y'all stay up on that, ladies and gentlemen, okay? All right, so got to talk about this, because y'all know that we are coming upon we are less than a month away from voting. And man, the pressure has picked up, and as of that, I've been getting a lot of stuff that's been coming in. Folks have been ticked off because around the Chi-Town area, Central Illinois area, Southern Illinois area, mainly a lot of urban areas where a lot of Negroes stay at. I'm just messing, folks. I just have to throw that out there just to kind of throw y'all off y'all track. Yeah, a bunch of black people stay at, and these places that I spoke at, been having to reach and everything. I'm going to a speaking engagement today, as a matter of fact. But anyway, my point in saying that is this. Folks have come out mad because now it's coming time to vote and register and all that. You turned my son. That's what I love about that. I'm getting a lot of people telling me I turned their son. And these men are between the ages of 18 and even into their 40s, some in their 50s. He's now voting for that racist. He now, and this is all your fault. You filled his head with a bunch of, love it. Filled their head with freedom. Freedom of choice. Freedom. So anyway, I want you guys to watch this clip with me. It's a guy out there. Love his content. I met him through some panels. I met him through Anton Daniels. Whenever they had this thing called Fight Club, I came up on a panel. My subscribers who are subscribed to some of these channels told me you should go to some of these panels and talk with some of these guys just to give your medical input on things. You know, we need more representation. You know, we need people from the medical world. We need people from the entrepreneur world like Anton Daniels, millionaire. We need people like the Angry Man who can give us all kind of perspective. He has a very unique, eclectic style of doing things and saying things. You need that. So I came onto these panels and just, woo, it was rough because, boy, people came in there firing, but they didn't know that your boy, just because I'm in medicine, they thought that I was just going to be this pushover. I'm not talking about Angry Man or Anton. I'm just talking about some of the other panelists, and I flamed them right back. So what it is that a lot of us were like-minded when it came to things regarding politics. Anton Daniels, boom. The Angry Man, boom. Aaron O. A lot of people on these spaces that y'all wouldn't think have absolutely 100% been killing it out here on the YouTube street. They are able to do this stuff around the clock, which is awesome. I can't. But my point is, this with Anton Daniels and Angry Man has been a huge, huge threat to the black community. And I'm going to show y'all why. Just watch this. This is my guy, Angry Man. Shout out to the Angry Man. Go check him out on YouTube. He blew up, did really good. Also Anton Daniels from AntonDaniels.com. And this is Magic Johnson right here. And he's being used as a person to try to tell blacks what they should do. See, what made a lot of people mad about me in Central Illinois is I was telling them the freedom of being able to do what you feel you should do. Don't vote or do anything based off of what I say. Don't vote or do anything based off what your parents or your family them said. I don't care how long y'all lineage is. Do things based off of what you feel, what you think, what you've researched. And when you go and research both sides and look at the policies, you tell me which ones line up with you. And whatever lines up with you, that's the way that you vote. Now, I didn't sit there and say the Democrats going to be like this or the Republicans going to be. No, I told them to go and do this stuff themselves. Now, when they came out to the conclusion which direction they were going to vote, all hell broke loose. But anyway, I want y'all to pay attention to what's getting ready to be said right here. And again, shout out to my guy, The Angry Man. You can go check him out on Angry Man channel on Instagram and check him out as Angry Man on YouTube. Listen.
There's a lot of black men in here, and I don't mean to not talk to other people, but this is important. Our black men, we got to get them out to vote. That's number one.
Our black man, we got to get him out to vote. You heard that. Watch how Angry Man breaks this down. This is what a lot of folks don't even understand that's been done to a lot of folks in the black community.
Magic Johnson, such a proud Democrat. We've come such a long way. There used to be a time where black folks couldn't do what they wanted to do. They had to do what they were told. In fact, there used to be a paramilitary group created by the Democrats called the Red Shirts. Now, this group was interesting because each one of these pistol or rifle toting men were honor bound to control the vote of at least one Negro, either through intimidation, paying them off, or keeping them away from the polls. Isn't that barbaric? I'm so glad that in this day and age, we don't have to worry about people trying to control our vote through coercion or intimidation.
Where's the lie? Where's the lie? It's the same thing that's being used today. It's the same thing. It's the equivalence. And I know people get pissed off when I do it because they hate when I go into this role where I do it in such a comedic way that it pisses them off because then they feel like I'm roasting them. But no, it's just I'm trying to get you to see through this. Is that when you come at me a specific way and I just say you guys are the equivalence of people still being on the plantation, what you doing down here trying to get us off this? Don't you comes over here trying to tell us that there's people up there that looks like using eyes and days freeze? Don't you do that. We stays here with Massa. Massa feeds us. He clothes us. He lets us see the cheering sometime. That's what you look at you, boy. Don't you do use a Uncle Tom. That's what yous are. You a bootlicker, boy. You's a coon nigga. Huh? You one of them poach niggas. That's what yous are, boy. Don't you come around here talking about how we have the freedom of choice to get off this here plantation. No's we don't. They get mad, and I don't care. I want you to get mad. You bring this message of freedom. Freedom. That's what's crazy. You don't even understand. You have the freedom to break away, whether you are a Democrat or whether you're a Republican. If something down the road, let's say 20 years from now, if the Democrat Party look like they are more conservative, more God-fearing, more about the country, more about protecting us, more about America first, your vote can change. But for somebody to try to pretty much just compartmentalize you into one era, the fact that even if a black person decides they want to vote Republican or whatever, you as a black person, we should all just be like, oh, hey, well, whatever you feel, hey, that's your choice. Hey, I mean, that's what this is for. I mean, I don't agree with you, but for y'all to come at a lot of blacks like we have lost our mind. Don't you know, Negro, that you supposed to think this way and be this way and act this way? Man, you stupid. Yeah, we disown you. We taking your black card. See, a person like me, because of where I grew up, y'all, I fire right back at them. You can take my black card, no matter, because I got my white privilege card. So I'm good, apparently, right? That's the only way. See, you make up all these goddamn excuses, but it does not work on people like me, on people like Anton Daniels, on people like The Angry Man, on people like Brandon Tatum, people like Jericho Green, people like Anthony Bryant Logan, people like Candace Owens. It does not work on me. It does not work. You want to know why? We away from the dumbness. You know what? If you want to sit there and say you took our black card, you can never take blackness away from any of us. But what you can take from us, and y'all can have it, is that crazy, disgusting culture. Keep it all you want to. The culture of wanting to constantly be on a mental plantation. The culture that pushes and praises baby mamas. The culture that pushes and praises brothers killing each other. That culture? Yeah, I don't want to be a part of that. Thank you. Thank you for telling me I'm not a part of that, because you can't be talking about me being kicked out of the black culture in regards to intelligence, in regards to knowledge, in regards to being smart, in regards to health, and in regards to wealth, and in regards to finance. You definitely can. You don't even want to go there with me. And that's why a lot of you feel intimidated and you feel belittled by the things that I say, because I'm just being real. You are not able to compete with me when it comes to those things that I just named off. But when you want the culture and all that, y'all can have that all day long. You can have that all day long if you want to. But it's the fact that whenever we do not decide to go along with what we consider to be protocol amongst blacks, look at the response. Look at the response. I'm around black people all the time that's voting Democratic, and they'll tell you all day long, Ty, just like, oh, okay, well, hey, if that lines up with your principles and your values and all that, then so be it. Go ahead. But never would I. You stupid. See, this what's wrong with you, black. No, absolutely not. Shout out to the Angry Man again, ladies and gentlemen. Let me know what y'all think by leaving in the comments after this. Don't forget, if you would like to see the next video in chronological order, it's most likely going to be the one up there. Things that I do on this channel as a variety will be down here. I am Ty Smith, model Renaissance man, hoping and praying that every last one of you have food, shelter, and clothing, and most of all, I pray every last one of you guys are in great health mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually. God bless you all through Jesus.